motor in my car. So 240 is back. It was supposed to be red, and I decided, I think like, what was it, like 4 days before we painted it? Yeah, it was about 4 days before I painted the car. I decided to paint it black. I have a soft spot for black, especially on like a wide body car. And when I had wrapped the car black at the time, I absolutely loved it. And approached him, hey man, I want to do it black. All right, no worries, pretty simple. Just a little bit of more prep time. So as we're spraying the car black, we go to lay the final coat down of black before clear. And as you guys know, our friend Devin, he calls me and he's like, hey, how's the paint going, this and that. And he's like, why don't you add some gold flake in there? I was like, I don't know, I don't really want to. And sure enough, Nesta was like, yeah, let's do it. Takes a huge just gulp of gold, dumps it in the paint, you know, mixes it up, does whatever he does, and now the car is gloss black with the gold flake. Yeah, brought the car back, gave it a wash just to get some of the dust off of it, and the motor's in it. So last time you guys saw the RB, it was valve covers were black and the turbo was silver. I actually ended up getting my gold valve covers back and then got the turbo done in like the black heat shrink or crinkle, whatever you call it. Most of the wiring is already laid out in the engine bay. Next is the downpipe, new brake lines, and intercooler piping. And at that point, realistically, engine bay wise, it's done. Maybe a couple small things here and there, like a catch can, power steering, and whatnot. And then at that point, we'll go to the interior. As you guys can see, I have the full LRB speed rear seat delete kit. So it's the door panels, rear seats. Well, rear seat deleted, I should say. And then the Recaro, I think it's the SP1 or SR1 seat, I don't remember. And my favorite thing about the interior, which I take this with a grain of salt, but the kid I purchased it from had told me at the time, even though it's only a couple months ago, this was the only left-hand drive carbon S15 dash in the country / world, maybe? I don't know, but so far I've looked around, I haven't seen one anywhere. So we have a carbon S15 dash in there. All of this stuff's gonna be skinned in carbon. And then eventually, once the car is in like basically track ready mode after the break-in period and all that, we're gonna do a cage. And yeah, it's closer than ever at this point. Cosmetically wise, it just needs the wheels. Got a couple little aero bits, maybe a wing, and taillights. Yeah, we've been grinding away at it, and then also work-wise, and now we have a subframe we're trying to roll out. So the next big event that all of us are going to try and attend to after I answer Andis's call, which we'll get him on video. Say hi to the vlog.
What's up, fam?
Where you at?
Leaving Danny Duncan's place.
Leaving Danny Duncan's place. They also just went to pick up another Skyline, guys, using the RB Power trailer. So let me call you right back unless it's good news.
He said just to get in contact with Mike and then set something up with him.
Okay, so we might be doing something with Danny Duncan here. Possibly, so if all goes well. All right, I'll call you after we're done.
All right, for sure.
All right, later.
Peace.
Yeah, so that's pretty exciting. We might have Danny Duncan come meet us, or we might him, whatever. The next big event that we want to attend to is the next drift event at Freedom Factory. So Kyle and I both have been itching to drift, so is Andis, and obviously you guys see the 240s getting ready for that. We got a bunch of shows coming up. You got like Slam Enough Daytona, which is in July, I think. We have the Munchies meet, which we will be having a booth for. There's a lot of stuff coming up. I mean, it's summertime, everybody's out, everybody's, you know, just getting ready to have fun, and none of our cars run or we can't drive, so, but it is what it is. So right now we're gonna finish up pressure washing the bay. Something wholesome. So today my 4-month-old chocolate lab decided to swim. Oh, sorry. So Athena's already wanted to swim. She's like, nope, coming back for more. My heart, proud dad moment. As we were saying before, I don't know if he caught it on camera, but so we bought the car, and this was for Caitlin, and she was pretty set on it, and I had no say. So she's been driving it around. She really liked it, but the more I think she sees my car, and she's been driving like the Sylvia and whatnot, she's like dead set on an S13 coupe. And I mean, I have no influence on this whatsoever. She's like, I want an S13 coupe or an S13 Sylvia. I was like, all right, let's sell the Miata, put some money towards it, and we'll start saving up for either a real Sylvia or try and find a coupe somewhere and, you know, start adding our bits to it. Because ever since she had one, and you know, obviously because of school, we had to get rid of it and whatnot a few years ago, all I hear is, oh, I wish I never sold it, I wish I never sold it. So I like it. I mean, this thing's fun as hell to drive. It's like a little go-kart on track. What are we buying? Degreaser. $10. Advance sells window cranks for Miatas. So yeah, I bought the car with no window cranks, and quite honestly, I like manual windows over electric because I'd rather have to deal with this than, oh, my harness is fried or my regulator's bad. Yes, sir. All right, maybe I'm not selling it. Let me show you guys what we've been doing to Aleko's car. Oh, there's an exhaust there. I'm gonna go up a little higher real quick. So E36s are very known and prone to blowing out their subframes when you drift them. I guess they crack or bend. So a company, I can't remember the name, they make reinforcement plates. And what you do is drop the gas tank, drop the rear subframe, and you weld it, oh shit, you weld in these plates right here. So you got a plate here, plate there, 2 plates here, another plate there, another plate there. And that basically strengthens the subframe area of where everything bolts up. And then after that, once we put everything back in, the car's also got a freshly welded diff. Kyle's gonna be doing a new dual tip setup. Car's got a brand new front hub. And then we're doing the front subframe too. And then I believe a front subframe brace or some sort, I'm not sure yet. So yeah, the car's, you know, it's been a long job, but it's gonna be worth it because instead of having to come back multiple times to do this, if it breaks, which would be even more work, Aleko chose a smart route to just get it all one and done. And yeah, so far it's been smooth. Kyle finished today, so knocking stuff out, guys. I'm grateful and I appreciate it. Actually, let me show you guys this too real quick. Finally working on Abby's RV20. Got the turbo basically to sit where it's gonna sit. All this is gonna come back off to get it powder coated properly. New valve covers. We're actually gonna take the head back off, inspect everything, probably just, you know, double check one and done everything just to, you know, assure ourselves that it's good. New intercooler piping, probably do a water pump anyways for the sake of it. It's got a brand new Tomei timing belt. And I think that's it. Otherwise, everything else is new. I had done an oil pump on it, injectors, fuel rail, stuff like that. So, man, let me tell you, this was one rowdy little motor, and I do miss it sometimes how simplistic and easy it was to work on. So, but the 25 is gonna make like 700 plus horsepower. So, also, Ryan Littoral, if you're watching this, please come down here. You can drive any one of our RV cars, and I'll take you for a ride. You can drive 1,000 horsepower GTR, well, 1,100 horsepower GTR, 750 horsepower RBS 14, RB26 Akasuka. Yeah, so just come down here, please. Thanks.
I love it.
Show them that. Shout out to Stage, shout out to Bill. Bill making it happen. All our cars got stage wheels. Next is Marina's car. I got 2 sets. Caitlin's got a set. Ethan's got a set. Fabian's about to get a set. Jake's got a set. Andis is getting a set. So, yeah, shout out to Stage Wheels.
I started by taking off the cold air intake because it was just a big box of just crap. Just choking it up really bad. So I put an AEM cold air intake on it. Then 2J Racing sold some aftermarket aluminum, brushed aluminum intercooler piping, intercooler. So I threw that on. I had a buddy of mine hack into the factory ECU, put bigger injectors in it, and then I turned the boost up to 20 pounds and made 394 on 93 to the front wheels. I don't know what it made at the crank, and then I took the exhaust from the downpipe all the way back and I made it myself out of some scrap 3-inch, and she runs pretty reliable. She still gets 35 miles to the gallon, 46 on the highway, so I can't beat it. It's a little 1.6 liter, but she definitely surprises a lot of people.
Sponsor us, Arizona. We drink these on the daily, every day. But no, thanks for tuning in, guys. We're gonna head out, call it a day. Got a lot done. Tomorrow we are looking to finish Aleko's car. Probably gonna do a video step by step how to put the subframe back in. And then I think tomorrow we are gonna start doing some of the wiring on the 240 because we kind of have a day or two of waiting. We're waiting on the machine shop to finish some stuff for us. And after that, really, I think that should be the day, and then we might go do some shenanigans with Mr. Fabio's Sentra over here that's actually got a lot of bolt-ons on it. So yeah, well, you guys know what to do. Make sure to like this video, and also if you did enjoy it, if you want to share and obviously subscribe, it helps us out, and we'll see you on the next one.